Hello, everyone. It's Cat Shades, the heavy metal picker. And today I have for you the Metal Mugshot Marathon. We are going to start off with a bang here with Tom Araya of Slayer. He was arrested sometime in the late 90s for public intoxication in Austin, Texas. Next, we have Phil and Dimebag from Pantera. They were both arrested together in 1990 around Cowboys from Hell era, and for just being drunk and causing a ruckus. And next, we have Rob Barrett. He was arrested in 2007 for cocaine and paraphernalia. I don't know if this paraphernalia was a straw or if it was a crack pipe or what, but this happened right after, shortly after he rejoined the band. And the case must have got tossed because he is since toward Canada. So that leads me to believe that this charge didn't stick all that much. Next, we got a young Riley Gale and an older Riley Gale. Riley Gale was arrested at a couple different occasions in Texas for warrants relating to not showing up to court for minor things like weed, traffic BS, and stuff like that. Next, we got Pete Sandoval of Morbid Angel and Terrorizer. Pete was arrested for assault with great bodily injury. Let's hope he sticks to just beating the drums from now on. Next, we got Brett Hines in Mastodon. Now, you would think a guy who likes substances as much as this guy would probably be arrested for something crazy, right? But no, he just got arrested for a warrant relating to traffic BS. Next, we got Rick Hunolt, who used to be in Exodus. And according to the website, the charge was commit. I have no idea what that means. Committing what? Next, we got Donald Tardy, Obituaries drummer. He was arrested for public indecency. Now, I don't have the facts on this, but it was alleged that he received a blowjob from a lady who worked at the Hard Rock Cafe in Florida or whatever. I don't have the full story. If he could tell it, that would be great. Next, we got Kevin Talley. He played in Dying Fetus and Chimera and a whole bunch of other bands. Really extraordinary drummer. He got arrested for opening container and resisting arrest in Comal County, Texas. Comal County is just north of San Antonio, where he lives. Oh, he should have showed up for court. So we and all that. So we didn't have to see this embarrassing mugshot. Next, we got three from Anthrax. First, we got Charlie Benante. He has had a publicized arrest for some kind of fight with his wife. Next, we got Dan Spitz. He also got into a fight with his wife. And after that, we got Scott Ian, who was arrested for some weird incident about breaking into Yankee Stadium or something like that. The whole story was discussed in detail on Howard Stern, and I guess the people from the Yankees organization heard him, and the charges were dropped shortly thereafter. Next, we got Damon Benton. That's Glenn Benton's son. He was arrested for car theft or something like that. He hasn't done too much in the realm of music, and but you can see it's got a great mugshot. Looks a lot like his dad in his younger days. Next, we got Ralph Santalla. He played in Obituary and Deicide. He even played with Death during the Individual Thought Patterns tour cycle. Should have stuck around. He could have been on Symbolic. And he was arrested for cocaine possession, marijuana possession, some other driving BS. Next, we got Phil from Malevolent Creation. And believe he was arrested for domestic violence or something like that. Next, we got Jason Blackowitz, and he was arrested for a bunch of stuff, spent some time in jail. He wrote a bunch of lyrics about being in jail, so check out those songs from Divine Empire from his time in Malevolent Creation as well. Next, we have Ruben Rosas. Ruben got arrested for burglary, and then I guess he was a fugitive for a little while. Spent like 2 or 3 years in a Texas prison, and because of this, held up the progress of devourment. That eventually got out, and then he played guitar. Then he started singing again for Devourment, and Yeah, anyhow, Devourment's putting out some good material. Next, we got Cam Lee, who is or was in Massacre. I have no idea what's going on with this band. But anyhow, Cam Lee had two separate mugshots coming from the same charge, which is something having to do with child support. This here is Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson played on Hate Eternal's first two albums playing bass. He also did bass and vocals live for Morbid Angel when they opened up for Pantera and Slayer and some other bands. Really good stuff there. Rest in peace, Jared. We'll miss you. Next, we got Bobby Keelbley. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. He got arrested for drunk driving. He played on Death's Symbolic album. And next, we've got four mugshots from Brian Werner. The first has to do with some arrest putting flyers on this Black Holocaust Museum or something somewhere up in Wisconsin. Um, while these flyers were in poor taste, they were not necessarily illegal. The next three mugshots have more to do with weed, but I don't have all the information on that. So that's it for Volume 1. Don't worry, I've got more coming for Volume 2. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you've got any mugshots, I especially need mugshots of Peter Steele of Typo Negative and the legendary Rob Halford of Judas Priest, who got arrested for playing with himself in front of an undercover officer in the bathroom of some gay place. Check it out. All right.